think you just made this up right now.
It did. But it actually sounds really real, doesn't it?
It does. I was like, oh, maybe it is real. I want you to talk about the thing you told me that's fucked up. The doctor thing.
I have so many things that are fucked up.
Okay.
Oh, when the doctor told me I had HIV?
Yes.
Okay, so I...
yeah, that.
Steph Infection.
Holy Toledo, did I drop some new tour dates today, folks. Check out my ticket link, punchup.live/Steph Tolev. Get tickets now because I always say it, you wait too long and then you come at me and get mad at me. Lots of dates, lots of places you guys have been asking me to come. So saddle up. This is a long list here. Just drop these dates fresh. These are still old though. Chicago, December 12th, 13th. I'm calling Rosemont, Chicago now. We're not adding a show in Chicago. I'm too tired, baby, sleepy. You're driving 30 minutes to Rosemont. Sorry. Toronto, December 19th. At this point, there might be 4 tickets left. I don't know why I'm even saying it. Montreal, December 20th. We all know. We are all aware there are tickets left in Montreal. Bring the whole bring the extended family at this point. Dallas, January 8th to 10th. Oklahoma City, one night only, January 14th. San Antonio, January 15th to 17th. Madison, Wisconsin, January 29th, 31st. And Irvine, February 6th. Now, guess what? Here are the new dates. Sit your chaps down and moisten up that anus because we got, Houston, Texas, February 13th, 14th. Seattle, my God, February 19th to 21st. I can guarantee you Seattle's going to sell out pretty quickly. So do not be hesitating on these tickets right now. It's finally happening. Anyone in Florida listening, you better get these tickets. Orlando, Florida, February 27th, 28th. Tampa, March 13th, 14th. I said I wasn't coming. I lied. So now you have to come because this is so annoying if you don't. Columbus, Ohio, March 20th to 21st. Then guess what? Baby's got, this is the big drop here. This is the big one. Drum roll, please. Wish I had the cue there. Maybe Ross, my editor, will put one in there to make that more fun. New York City. I'm doing the Gramercy Theater April 10th. This will sell out. So don't be pussyfooting around here, folks. And then the next big drop, Boston. I'm coming for you April 11th at the BILL BURR Theater. I'm very excited to be doing these theaters. This is a big deal for me. I've finally moved up in the world. I'm very happy. I can't wait to come to these 2 cities. So get those tickets now, please. The list keeps going. I should have had a glass of water first. Omaha, April 17th, 18th. San Diego, April 24th, 26th. La Jolla Comedy Store. That will sell out, so please get those right away. Minneapolis, May 2nd. The Late Show has a few tickets left. I think we're on 50 left, maybe. So get those now. Portland, Oregon, May 15th to 17th. Those are going to go like hotcakes in the summer. I don't know what I'm saying. And then Lexington, Kentucky, June 11th to 13th. Holy Toledo, that was long as hell. punchup.live/Steph Tolev/tickets. Get them now and enjoy the episode. Walter's in Dana Moon's here. Sorry, talking about your dog first.
No, my dog's more important. And this is why I didn't want him to sit on my lap because he's going to upstage me because he's way cuter and way more interesting than me. So
he looks depressed right now and I love it. He actually, this is what Susan does where it looks like I just molested her and I'm like, stop.
Yeah. Well, you did.
A little bit. Well, look, Susan, she is eating her ass right now. Susan, please. Not right now. Thank you.
Susan PG.
No, but calmness.
I have friends who message me because I post him on my Instagram all the time. And my friends are like, why is your dog so depressed? Like every video you post and every picture, he looks like he wants a new home.
This is, out of control, the breathing. Susan, you were actually a mute the last episode. No, I'm taking it back. We're not doing this.
Susan knows we're talking about Walter, not her.
No, you're not doing this because Daniel's always playing with this, and it's unnecessary behavior. And you've never done it. Lie down. You've actually never once played with this toy, and I'm irritated. Please lie down. You see, now you're being so good the last episode. There we go.
Oh, okay. So you're drinking coffee and a kombucha at the same time.
You're goddamn right I am.
That is sort of the weirdest combination.
Is it crazy?
Well, it's like probiotic, fizzy, and then it's like hot. It's just 2 different flavors. Completely different.
I'll tell you what. I flew in last night at 10 p.m. What was that sound? I'm absolutely exhausted. And I
Okay.
thought this is wakey, kind of like dehydration. And then I was like, before you got here, I'm like, I need to pump one more coffee in me.
This is good for your vagina.
Oh, I should put it.
probiotics.
Is that what the sound is?
The probiotics are good. Like, but there's a lot of sugar, and apparently you're only supposed to have one a week.
What?
Yeah, because I was drinking them every single day, and my friend told me that it's really bad. There's something in it that.
But these are.
This is why I'll never be a doctor, because when I try to explain things, do you understand? I'm like, there's something in it that's not good.
But here's me. I still go. I go. Okay, I won't drink it. Wait, but it says this one has the best one, the Synergy one, because it had so little added sugars. Some of them only has 3 grams of added sugars.
Okay.
The other ones have a lot.
All right.
I don't know. I put it.
I trust.
What do you put in your puss? You ever put like those pills in there?
Put a lot of stuff up there.
What do you?
Well,
Oh my God.
I actually made a homemade, like in my 20s when I was getting yeast infections all the time, because I was living with someone who like stressed me out and people give you yeast infections.
Is that what that is? Because I had one all through high school living with my parents.
Yes. I swear to God, I moved out and I never got a yeast infection ever in my life.
Serious?
I was getting them every other month.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like,
I was getting them once right before my period every month.
yeah. So what I did was because I, you know, I was in my 20s and I was broke and I couldn't afford to buy those pills. I don't know. They're
yeah.
like $30. It's actually really sad now that I'm like, I couldn't afford to spend $30.
No, but the Canestin pills, the ones that they'll egg you to put in your vagina.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. And the chemicals, the way it smells.
And then when it comes out, you're like, well, now it's back out. Like, did it do anything?
Yeah.
It was so gross.
So
Men don't realize
gross.
this egg thing. You have to put it on like the top of this thing and balance it.
And it's hard, but then it melts inside your
yes,
puss.
it's like a butter.
Yeah.
It's like putting a stick of butter up there and then it melts
Well,
out.
I did a homemade one, which
What do
actually
you-
worked
what do
really
you
well.
mean? What did you
So
do?
I would buy Greek yogurt, plain,
Okay.
0% fat. I don't know. I was worried about the fat.
Yeah,
content.
yeah. Wow, you're like, I'm counting calories even in my puss. Okay, what the hell?
Put it in a tampon.
Okay.
Stick it up there.
Like
and
freeze it, just slather it on.
just slather it on.
That's it. You just slather with
And
a
I
spoon.
would put the tampon up. I'm not kidding. It worked like a charm. And the next day
Really?
I'd wake up.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I heard someone said something about putting a clove of garlic in there that helps something. Someone told me that about my hemorrhoid too, to put sugar or like a clove of garlic in my ass. I'm like,
Maybe.
we're not putting.
You know what?
I'm not making a stew back there. I'm not putting a fucking clove and some celery and some beef bouillon cubes. We're good. Susan, now you're
Pussy's a
itching.
crock
You know what?
pot.
That could have been a clip, Susan, but you've ruined it.
Do you think we're catching it on cam?
No, it's annoying to me. It's my ADD. You
yeah.
use your head. But people do like the Susan cam. But I was thinking of getting a dog cam. Walter is making Susan look bad right now.
Yeah.
And she doesn't do anything.
Susan, get it together.
So you haven't got a yeast infection since?
Haven't gotten it since. Isn't that crazy?
I think it also must have been something, maybe things we were eating at that age.
Could be. I was drinking a lot too at the time.
I was like talking about, I was drinking
So-
Bacardi lemon.
Could be that.
Sweet heavens.
Bacardi lemon.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
like high school.
Oh yeah, I was getting them in high school. Bad.
Damn.
And then I would get them from some guys. Like, you know, when you had sex with somebody and you get that like weird, what is it? It's like the pH balance was off or something.
Yes.
And you get that weird.
That's what
like,
it is. That's why putting Greek yogurt up there, it restores your pH back to like a
A normal
level. Yeah.
Greek yogurt, man. My great grandpa lived to 104. Greek yogurt and garlic cloves
Just eat.
in his ass.
Really? Just sticking it up
No,
straight up
but
his ass.
he actually did live to that old. It's 104 or 107. It's one of those two ages. He was like old as hell. Have you seen these photos of really old people? I don't
No.
know. It's too much.
Well, aren't you Bulgarian?
I am, but like not even.
You guys
just
live
the-
forever, I feel like.
No.
Yeah, it's
no.
like a cultural thing.
I think you've just made this up right now.
But it actually sounds really real, doesn't it?
It does. I was like, oh, maybe it is real. But like really old people, like I saw a photo of this woman, she's like 110, and her eyes are so far in her head that it's just two loose sockets. And it's just like her lips have
it's sunken.
disintegrated.
The cheeks are sunken, right?
And she's just like, I'm like, there's no way you
Kill me.
want to be this old.
I was thinking about this because I feel like my mortality, I just had a birthday and my mortality is just really creeping up. And I'm
What'd
like,
you turn?
I turned 38.
Oh, okay. Wait, you got 2 more years and you're going to feel real bad. 40
Whoa.
sucks.
No,
Oh,
40 is
it's
supposed
bad.
to be so good.
It's not. I'm having a bad time.
You're having a bad time?
I don't like the age 40. I feel bad and I feel old.
Okay, because it is a mindset. Age is a mindset.
Sure, until you look in the mirror and then you bend over and you can't stand back up. I mean, this is not. Yeah, I get it's a mindset, but like, fuck, this is insane. Okay, they're just looking at each other. This is so crazy.
They're both, Susan's like this.
They both look drugged. It looks like we both drugged our dog. You're like, yeah, let's do the podcast together. And they're both not even fucking
I
moving.
would drug my dog. Do you know what? When
Moki needs to be drugged.
Moki needs to be drugged.
Jessica Michelle Sigmund's dog, who was on the pod, who was sitting there as well. Moki with Jessica around, normal dog. Moki, no Jess, must have drugs.
I'm laughing at the fact of you and I in a podcast, like just talking shit about our friend's dog. Just the whole episode. From here on out, we just talk shit on our dog.
I love Moki.
I love her so much.
One time she was here, and I guess there was a earthquake, and I got home to her behind. I couldn't find her, and I was freaking out. But I heard crying. I'm like, "You're in the house. I don't know where you are." The doormat ripped to shreds. Had somehow locked herself in the bathroom. There's not even a lock on there. Clawed all the doors, like paint all of the back door.
She barricaded herself in your bathroom.
And then ate my bath mat. She went crazy. And I was like, Moki, what is that? And then come on, she's like, look at me. Like, I didn't do it. I'm like, I know you didn't. There's like bath mat in Moki's teeth. I'm like, I know who did this. And her big
she's shitting out a bath mat. I didn't do it.
I can't believe she never shit in my house or anything like that. But I was like, I guess she was scared, but I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, the last time she stayed at my house, she scaled my walls. I have never seen a dog climb up the wall because I was putting her in I have a little vanity wig room.
A wig room.
I have a wig room, of course.
Okay, you got a wig room.
And I shut it. I have this like door a makeshift door that I put in there because it's probably like half the size of this room. And I put the dogs in there because she was crying at my front door, and my apartment, the walls are thin. Okay, so in the building, everyone can hear her crying at the front door. Yeah, and so I was like, I got to put them in the wig room. She didn't like that. She scaled. I watched it happen. It was I've never seen it. She crawled up, knocked the makeshift thing down because she weighs 2 pounds.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't know how she could do it. And she got out, and I was like, okay, she just wants to be out. She doesn't want to be locked in anywhere. Yes. But I got to say, I do miss... I loved watching her. Like, we would do these dog trades. I would leave town and I'd bring Walter to Jessica Michelle's. She would leave town. She'd bring Moki, and our dogs loved each other. I mean, it was so nice for them to have friends.
Yes.
So now I'm like, oh,
Now Walter's depressed.
I gotta bring. Yeah, he stays with my friend with cats.
Oh, does he like the cats?
He loves cats.
Why don't you bring with you?
He shakes the whole time on the flight.
Fuck. Okay.
And it gives me anxiety. Like
okay.
I sort of have flight anxiety. Do you have flight anxiety?
Oh, big time. It's a problem.
Is yours takeoff and landing?
Mine's the whole thing. The second I'm in the air, I'm like, we are dying any second now. Any minute it's going. I don't understand flight still. How are we hovering in the air? It makes no sense to me.
And also, can I do you this one? How are they putting gasoline? You know how they fuel up?
Uh-huh.
Do you know how many pounds of gasoline?
I don't.
It does. I think I don't believe it. I think they're electrical.
People are gonna be like, what is
I have a conspiracy theory.
Well, I was flying last weekend. I was in Saskatoon. Couldn't land twice because of the fog. Pilot comes up, goes 2 times not landing is scary as fuck. And I'm like, get me on the ground. Yeah. He's like, we can't see the ground. And I'm like, okay. He goes, so we're out of fuel. I'm like, huh? He goes, so we're going back to Edmonton. Edmonton's an hour away. Find something closer. So for an hour, I'm like, back to Edmonton.
Are they
like,
flying
I don't understand.
Without fuel?
I don't understand. Here you go.
No fuel. It's electric.
See, it's all making sense. It was really alarming, and then I got really freaked out, and then we came back, and then we came back, and it was so foggy. I was like, oh, they couldn't see the ground. Like, even when they landed after, I can't. People are going to be losing it.
So
the
cute.
Walter Cam is so cute. Does he sleep bed with you?
He sleeps in
your like chest.
Yeah. Well, I force him because I'm lonely. He doesn't like to. He likes to sleep at my feet, but we fall asleep like he knows. Like he gives me those eyes. Like he like kind of feels bad. He's like, oh, mom's lonely, and then he snuggles me here, and we fall asleep, and then he moves.
Yeah.
But he's like a little snuggle boy.
You posted this video, and it gave me PTSD.
What?
It's so funny, but it was you on a Hinge date. and it was like POV every Hinge date.
Oh my God.
It
The video
is-
with Malcolm.
Yes. It's never been, I've never seen anything more accurate in my entire fucking life of you just like talking him like, and just like scarfing these nachos. I was like, like I literally watched, I laughed, but I was like, I'm having a hard time getting through this because it's like every fucking date I went on.
Yeah.
I don't eat. Do you eat on dates? I didn't.
Depends if I want to like have sex with a guy.
Oh,
If I want to have sex, I'm not eating.
Okay.
But if I don't, I'm eating everything. Everything.
So how do you know this going before going into the date? Because I always would go to specifically just to a bar. Because I don't even do the restaurant thing. Because I can't watch them eat. It makes me sick. And I can't handle when they don't fucking tip.
How do you know what they tip?
I look. I fucking eyeball it. This is me when they're paying. I always looked. Are you
And they're
insane?
not tipping 20%?
Oh, well, I mean, if they didn't, I'd extra money.
Would you rather date a guy who didn't have a lot of money but was super generous with you
Yes.
and other people, or a rich guy who was stingy? Like rich.
No, first option.
I'm talking private jet rich.
No, first option. Those people are pieces of shit.
Okay.
Those people are actual pieces of fucking dog shit. It's funny because I just was in Calgary and my chef friend was like treating us and like I was like, obviously I'm gonna tip. He's like, well, you know, sometimes you have to tell people. And we're getting all this like free food, and he's like friends with like people who are like high end. He's like treating them nice, and then they'd be like, all right, well, thank you. Like these rich fucks getting like
They
$1,000
do.
meal, going, thank you so much. I'm like, I tipped like $400. I was like, I don't know. I'm panicking here. Like what? It's crazy. How cheap rich
There's like,
rich
yeah,
people
there's
are.
a celeb. Who's the celebrity that's really cheap that everyone talks about being cheap? Is it Mariah?
Is she?
God, it's someone like that level who's
Well, there's
super cheap.
Someone at the store who's now tipping the door staff, but apparently wasn't for years. He's rich.
Rich.
He's insanely rich. I'm tipping $10 every time at the store. No matter what spot I'm doing, and it's like, and the OR pays $50.
So
So
when
it's not
you
like I'm
park,
when you come
you
in the
tip.
lot, yeah.
and who do you tip? The person
The
who
person
just,
who parks, yeah.
The person who parks.
Yeah, because a different door guy every night kind of parks the car. And then you tip them. And I look what other people tip. I'm such a psycho. I'm such a fucking mentally ill person. I see people like, I've seen Burr like
Oh shit.
bills. And I'm like, $10 hairs,
Like,
here you go.
what do you mean, like 20s, 10, 100s?
Yeah, like, there's a multiple bills and they're not, I don't think Bill Burr's got a stack of ones on them. I would be so like, Bill, 10 minutes?
1, 2, 3.
Hold on, that one's ripped. Can't use that one. There's no way. But there's another set of comics that just tip like $1 apparently. I'm like, $1 is almost worse.
It's better to not tip anything than to tip $1.
Yes, literally.
Literally just act like you don't have money.
I tip like, okay, so I take the shuttle to the, do you ever, when you fly, do you drive to the airport? I drive to like one of those like
I've
off parking
never
things.
done that. And I need to start doing that because my Ubers are $100
Are you
to
in-
LAX.
Yes, and there and back.
I try to fly into Burbank because I'm like, what the, I can't.
I will give you my thing right now. Cheapoparking.com.
Cheapo park.
Literally, it's called cheapoparking.com. I park at like 405 parking for a month is $300.
This is my mom. My mom will only buy me tickets off Cheapo Air, right?
Cheapo parking.
And so I get there and I always have to pay like $90 for my luggage. And I'm like, Mom, just let me buy my own flights from now on. But you know what's crazy is I dated this guy, trust fund. I have a problem with trust fund guys.
Okay.
It's my own personal thing. I don't know. I didn't grow up with trust fund, so I have an issue with.
Okay.
Maybe I'm a little resentful. He took me on a vacation that was sort of paid by another rich friend, right?
Huh.
So it was like.
Was the friends there too, or just you guys?
Yeah,
there?
yeah, the friends were there.
Oh, okay.
And then has
Weird.
the nerve to bring it up. And he brings it up maybe like a month later or something like that, saying how expensive that trip was. And I'm like, first of all, it was a road trip in like, it was a road trip in a Tesla. So that's literally like $20. And we stayed somewhere for free. And like, I don't drink. Like, I'm the cheapest date you'll
I was
ever
like,
find.
yeah. I'm like, then there's.
I don't eat meat and I don't drink. Like, I'm out ordering salads and like a soup. Like, what do you, and
So what the heck?
yeah. And he made a comment about like how expensive the trip was. And I was like,
You're like,
what
I
do you
ate
mean? I was
a
like,
fucking leaf. I I ate a leaf and a
I
carrot
literally
nub.
intermittent fast the whole time. I'm not kidding. I would have like one meal a day on that trip.
Literally, it's just alcohol.
I
That's
lost weight on that trip. My brother was like, "Hey, are you eating?" Like he sent me.
Oh my God.
I know. Because when I started having sex with a new guy,
You don't
it's
eat?
the best. It's like Ozempic. It's my personal Ozempic.
Because you're being like,
it's like I don't know if it's a nervous thing or if like I'm a Scorpio, I get really excited about sex, you know?
really?
Yeah, and I'll obsess over sex. Like I've
What?
been celibate for like 9 months now, and I don't care about sex when I'm celibate. But the minute I have good dick, it's like dick, like constantly. My brain is just
Really?
on. It's all I think about. It's all I want to do. I'm not eating. I'm like, you know, I have all this energy.
Crazy. What the hell is going on right now? This is nuts.
I'm like a sex addict or a
Walter's like,
sex.
help her, please. Walter's so depressed.
Walter's so done with my shit. He's like,
So,
this bitch
okay.
is nuts. So,
So
anyway,
you're starving yourself when the sex is
not
happening.
purposely. It's just like I feel like there's so many endorphins. There's excitement. It's not. There's nothing
Okay.
like eating disorder happening. It's just like,
It's
I'm
do I need
fully.
to- okay. There's a comic, I just saw her come up my page today, and I'm like, why is no one talking about her eating disorder? We'll talk about this. I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. We'll talk about that after. But I'm like, I saw a thing, and I was like, I think I might say something because I'm like, something's going on here.
Oh no.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
That's really scary.
And I know, yeah, it was terrifying. It's like that's a lot of backbone.
Yeah.
I don't even think I have one of those. My spine is buried by cellulite. Can't find my.
You're like, my spine's thick.
I got thick.
No,
fat
but
spine.
back to say I got the biggest ick from this guy that I was like, you're really gonna bring up a trip where you barely spent any money, saying you spent a lot on me,
That's
and it was the
crazy.
same thing where I'm like, bro, it's not even your money you're spending.
That's insane.
You're literally have money flowing in.
No, that's crazy.
And to me, I looked at that, and he also would make comments being like, yo, you're gonna be my sugar mama, right? Like.
You have money.
Like he basically would make
Sugar
comments,
mama.
and then he made another comment about a couple who's married where the guy is like a stay at home, like they don't have kids, so he just stays at home and she supports him. And I was like,
That
okay,
sounds like
I
an
don't see.
actual
Yeah, I'm like,
nightmare.
I don't see a future with this man. This is
No.
disgusting.
If that's something you idolize, no, thank you. Here's the thing,
a turn
too,
off.
because we're such hard fucking workers. If like my boyfriend right now, he just opened for me in Calgary and Saskatoon. He took a 3-flight trip to Manzanillo. He's getting on a cruise ship right now. He hasn't slept in 24 hours.
Manzanilla.
I don't even know where that is. But
I don't even.
That's where he is right now. Where
All
the
of
fuck
these
that
places
is.
sounds like you're just making them up in the
Saskatoon
moment.
sounds crazy, actually. That does. As an American, you're like, what the fuck?
Manzanilla,
Saskatoon, Manzanilla.
Tanzania. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
But he works like so hard and so much. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I could not be with somebody who was like slacking around and sitting there.
Right.
Like my ex, who was a disgusting fat blob. He's like, I can't get a job. I'm a disgusting blob. And I'm like, well, put the wings down, piggy. I think I know that he watches this still, so I have to go out of my way to say he's a fat blob every single time I can. Every single chance I can get. Disgusting. It was like so long ago. I just like to bring it up. But I'm like,
you
it
have
was
to-
so
you have to bring it
disgusting.
up.
So disgusting not to have a job. Like it's such a turnoff.
It's such a turnoff because as a man, it's like the one thing you should be doing and what you're supposed to be doing is working. Like for women, I feel like it makes sense for us to not work because we bear children.
And that's
And that is a job.
It's also the rate here of maternity leave rate is so fucked in the States compared to Canada. I think
What's it in Canada?
I think like a year and a half off, paid, not full pay.
Isn't it 4 months here?
It's something crazy here.
I know my sister-in-law is about to have a baby and she gets 6 months and everyone is like, that's amazing. 6 months is amazing. And I'm like, what? No.
I'd need 10 years. I'd be like, I'm calling it quits. Do you want kids?
I feel like by this point, look, I don't even have a man. There's no prospects.
Well, I mean, but even if you did, do you think you'd want?
There would have to be a lot of things lined up.
Yeah.
Do you?
I'm 40. I always mention this. I'm like, I think it's too late. And I'm like, the
'Cause
more
I feel like
think
it's
of
too
it-
late.
I think it's too late. People will come
No.
at us. It's not too late, but
You
I'm
can
like,
have the-
you can freeze your eggs. People are having them. I had
45.
yes, Casey Balsham was on here and she talked about how she had her first at 40 and second at 42 and her kids are fucking gorgeous. Like they're insanely cute and good and funny and like whatever. But I'm like, I don't know I just don't think I want them.
here's the
And
thing.
that sounds...
Kids is such a big decision, and it shifts your whole entire reality in life. And for me, it has to be something that you wanted, like
Yes.
a soul's purpose.
Yes.
I've never, as a child and above, have been like, I just want to be a mother. I just
No.
want to be a wife. I've never been that girl.
When I played
I've
house,
al-
I was the dad. I was like...
I was always the dad.
I was always the dad.
I was always like, I'm
"Get to
daddy,
work,
you're
let me-"
mommy.
Yes.
And then I'd be
go.
like, let's have sex. I think I like traumatized some of my friends. I'm like, did I like me too, my friends, when we were 10? Because I would be like, we didn't know what we were doing.
No. You're mucking around. You're being gross. But like, I think that's the same thing. Cause I'm like, I think if you have that urge to want the kids, it takes over. And I think you
Your
would have.
life.
And I'm like, I look back, I'm like, I've always maybe kind of thought I was supposed to have them because, women.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I love my life right now.
I love my life. I love being an aunt.
I love being an aunt.
I'm a fun auntie.
I'm a great aunt.
I wouldn't be the aunt I am if I had a child. Are you fucking kidding me?
I wouldn't have given a shit about her. I love my niece Penelope. She's so fucking cute.
Oh, Penelope. I was supposed to have a niece, Penelope, and my sister changed Penelope to Sophie.
Oh,
You can do that, by the way, this is a big controversy that people are
what,
talking
she
about.
had the full name and then it went.
So when you have a baby, you have the names picked out. You name your baby at the hospital,
Yeah.
which feels like a little too rushed. I feel like you need to
I
get
need
to know
to
your.
look at it for a bit here.
You need to stare at it for a couple days.
Yeah.
And then they're like, sign on the birth certificate. It's like, it feels a little too rushed. So I feel like there's this thing that people are having conversations about where they're like, I don't like my baby's name at 2
And then-
months.
Yeah.
3 months. Can I change it? Yeah. Change your baby's name.
You changed your baby's name.
My sister changed her name at 6 weeks, and everyone thought that was a little weird. And it's like, well, it's her name
cares?
forever.
Yeah, who cares? The baby doesn't know.
Baby doesn't even know till what?
There's no goddamn clue.
1?
Read your ears, Susan. Fuck. What the hell is
Oh.
God damn it.
I have a thing. Do you squirt the Zymox in his ear?
No.
In his ear, her ear. Sorry. I misgendered your dog.
Get the squirt?
I am so neurotic about my dog, so I literally know everything, so I can tell you what to do.
Okay, because I need the squirt because I'm like, she
need
clearly
the
has a red
squirt.
ear. I've been away and she has like lumps in her feet. I'm like, I was away for 3 weeks. My poor baby.
Oh, I was away for 2 weeks, and this one got fat. He smelled weird. Isn't it
smell
funny when you
weird.
get them back and you're like, you're not my dog?
Well,
Isn't it a little strange?
no, because I have Kelly and Kelly's been watching her the whole time. Kelly McHenry.
Oh, okay.
Kelly watches her. Kelly's been watching her since she was a puppy. So it's like, oh yeah. So it's
So
like
she's like a second mom.
It is second mom at this point, and it's even though it upsets me that then I get really sad because the older she gets, I'm like, wait longer. Okay, wait, let's talk more about you. Get off the dogs because they're so distracting. But now the right ear is stressing me out. Thank you to Ro for sponsoring this video. If your man needs some help in bed, Ro Sparks is a prescription treatment that might be right for him. Look, women have to do a lot of things to get ready for a date. We got to do our hair, our nails, our makeup, trim down there, trim up here, trim the mustache. There's a lot going on. But guess what? For guys, it's simple. They just show up and they're ready to go. And with Rose Sparks, it makes it that much easier for them. Rose Sparks are a 2-in-1 prescription treatment for guys who want harder and more controlled erections. They hit the bloodstream fast because they dissolve under the tongue, and getting hard fast means less waiting to perform. After Rose Sparks dissolve, they work in 15 minutes on average. Plus, Rose Sparks dual action formula stays in the system for up to 36 hours. And no, that does not mean you have an erection for 36 hours. But when you do get aroused, you're able to get and maintain an erection. With Rose Sparks, guys can get harder, have more control in bed, and a boost to last longer so everyone gets more pleasure. Ro connects guys with a medical provider 100% online, and if approved, treatment ships directly to their door. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off Sparks on a recurring plan. Tell your partner to connect with a provider at ro.co/Steph to find out if prescription Ro Sparks are right for them. That's ro.co/Steph for $15 off his first order. Sparks is a compounded drug. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. For full safety information, go to ro.co/safety info. So wait, you're okay. No babies. What body
babies.
stuff do you have? You said you had some insane thing.
I have so many things. I feel like, so you want to go back to childhood, right? So you guys.
Well, no. You
Talk
go. I
about-
want you to talk about The thing you told me that's fucked up. The doctor thing.
I have so many things that are fucked up.
Okay. Get into them. The doctor one that you said to me in the text was crazy.
Oh, when the doctor told me I had HIV?
Yes.
Okay, so I...
yeah, that. This is what?
Yeah, and it actually happened to a close friend of mine at the same exact walk-in clinic off Vine in Hollywood.
Oh.
She had the same exact thing happen to her. They gave her a false positive test for HIV. So... This is
my nightmare. I don't know what I would do. What? So okay, you go in. How did this happen?
This happened because this funny enough, I was sleeping with this guy that I started dating who's a friend of Jessica Michelle's, which is how I met him. And he was very health conscious. He's like, I need to see it. Like, I've never met a guy who said this to me. He goes, I need to see a test.
Okay.
A paper.
Yes.
That says you're clean for everything before we have sex. And I thought, I respect that.
I love that.
Yeah, right?
I'm pleased. Let's do it. Let's both do it. Did he
both
show you
do it.
his? Did he go into
his.
Okay.
And okay, can you please tell me why? I had health insurance at the time, but I wanted to fuck so fast and so bad that I went to a clinic. I got off the phone with him.
Went that day?
Went to a fucking clinic.
So not an STD clinic, just a regular walk-in clinic.
I didn't even look up anything. I just go
Okay.
fastest STD result. I got to get this test. I got to start fucking.
I wish you talked to me because I would have sent you to my guys at the HF clinic. They do the prick. It's 3 seconds. The guy does a little dance as it waits. It's hilarious. It's a fun time. I'm very upset you went to this. Okay.
They prick and they dance at the same time.
The dancing always upset me because I'm like, if it is positive, does he stop dancing? I don't understand. I don't know how this works.
By the way,
okay, so you go to this place. Can we say the name so people don't fucking go here?
It might be closed down. It's
Okay.
in Hollywood. It's off Vine.
Okay, so don't
There's literally
fucking go there.
There's one clinic off Vine, and it's right near Desert
Okay.
5.
Okay,
you know where it is. It's on the corner of Vine and
I think this
Selma or something like that.
Okay.
You know exactly where
I
it is.
can't believe you went there. It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Okay.
Well, this was also 8 years ago.
Okay.
9 years ago. So I go there, whatever, I get my test. And then 3 days later, or I don't know how long it takes, they give me a call. And she sounded so nervous. She's like, you need to come in and get your test results. And I said, I was like, no big deal. I was like, can you just email them? I just need the paper. I just want this fucking piece.
I got dick on the mind. I need the fucking paper.
And she goes, we can't do that. You have to come in. And
you're like losing your mind.
I was like, herpes.
Yeah, you're like,
Herpes has been my biggest fear since school when they showed us those genital warts. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Sex ed.
I don't think ours is the same as yours because in Canada, but
they scared the shit out of us.
that's why AIDS was my scare.
No, it was herpes. They showed us warts and pus, and they'd be like, this is incurable, and this is what you have. And it was like,
They drill
burns.
in. Yeah, it's bad.
So I'm terrified. I pop a Xanax because I'm like, this is about to be bad. And I'm thinking, okay, if it's chlamydia, maybe not too bad, gonorrhea, you know what I mean? I'm like, in my head, I pull up, I'm in the waiting room, and there's like rave music going off.
I hate this place.
And I'm sitting there going,
Stressful.
why am I listening to rave music? Like Tiesto's blasting
That's
in the waiting
crazy.
room. And so I come in, they call my name, I sit down, and she has this like little board, and she starts like listing everything off, and she's so nervous. She's like shaking. Her voice is shaking. She's like, her face is white. Like, I'm like, okay, something's wrong.
Yeah, something's wrong. And also she's not professional to do it like this.
She starts listing everything I don't have. I think maybe to make me feel better.
This is not legal practice.
She goes, okay, so I just want to let you know you're clear for gonorrhea. You're clear for chlamydia. You're clear for herpes, but you tested positive for HIV. And I was beside myself. Like, I was like,
I think I would have fainted.
I was like, I never thought like praying for her. Like, I was like, why couldn't it be herpes?
Yeah.
In my brain, I was so mad. I was like, I want herpes.
Oh my God. So, okay. So she says this and then what is your reaction? Like, retest me right now? Like, I don't understand.
In my head, I was wishing it was herpes. I was like in shock, a little bit in denial, and also going through the guys I slept with because I wasn't really promiscuous. I didn't really have, and I was like, oh my God, is it that like white comedian like going through a divorce who was on Chelsea Lately that I slept with?
You're going through,
and I'm like, is that him or is it like this other guy that I like? But then I'm like, oh, I had a you know what I mean? So in my brain,
Yeah,
I'm
you're,
like,
like,
who could it
connecting
be?
everything. Yes.
But I was like, none of these guys, like I knew they didn't have
Yeah.
HIV. And so she's like, did you sleep with men who have sex with other men? You know, and then she's like, you know, she's like, have you had sex? I'm not crying. I'm not crying.
God.
So she's like asking me like who I've slept with and like all these different things. And then, anyways, at the end, after she asked me all these different questions, she's like, you know what? This is probably a false positive because our test, it's been a little wonky. Like she used the word wonky. And she goes, we'll have to retest again because I don't think you have HIV. And I was like, and then I realized this. So I've always had, since I was little, I've always had low white blood cells. Okay. And my doctor has always been like, hey, you know, we noticed in your panel, low white blood cells. It's fine. It doesn't mean anything. No need to worry. I think they were like, maybe when you're older, you need to worry. And I was like, I'm young forever. I don't care.
Yeah. 40's never going to come. Wait till it does.
40's not around the door. So that's the test they use is so old.
This is crazy.
That the low white blood cells that I've had. And so I think once I put those pieces together with like, because I left thinking I have HIV and I'm like, oh, I'm the AIDS comic now. Because I'm doing
insane that you're not crying yet. You're like, well, I guess I better do 30 on AIDS. It's like, I would have thrown up. No. I would have fainted. I would have been like, give me that test right now. I would have gone to 4 of the places to get tests. I can't believe they were.
Well, then I went, okay, well, this is terrible. I left and I went to an AIDS clinic. And I was like, I need to be around my people. Like, I'm not, I went to get another test at an AIDS clinic.
Yes, you have
with people with AIDS.
Okay. Well, yes, you have to.
And so they made me wait for so long in this waiting room. And I was just, I accepted my fate in that moment.
This is insane. Did you tell anybody or were you just like sitting with yourself?
I was sitting right after I was like sitting with myself. And it wasn't until like a few days had passed where I like talked to my mom's a nurse. My sister works in the medical health field. And it wasn't until like they really kind of talked me out of it because I called hysterically crying. I called my sister hysterically crying after I left the AIDS place. And I was like, I'm going to kill myself.
Jesus Christ.
And she was like, I'm going to book a flight. She's like, Dana, you literally don't have HIV. Like, can you calm down?
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm literally going to kill myself. And she was like going to come out. She was really scared. So it was like a week of my life. I think that was like pretty traumatizing.
This practice should have been sued.
Really? Can you sue for that?
I think so.
Well, they didn't. They retested. And then a week later, they said,
I can't believe you went back for retest.
I went back for
out of here.
I retested with them, and then I retested with Quest Diagnostics.
Okay, and Quest
immediately was like negative.
Yeah. And this place, because like literally, you were saying you want to kill yourself. What if you fucking did?
Yeah.
That's their fucking. They put this in your fucking head.
Yeah.
With a wonky test, they didn't get like.
Right.
Who knows how many people did this, and maybe something that happened. This is fucked up. Like this is like really.
You're right.
This is crazy.
I never thought of it like
that.
that.
I've never heard this in my life. Also now, before anyone comes at me, HIV is livable with now. Obviously, but this is 8 years ago. Before like now, there's like PrEP and there's all this, and like I have friends who are HIV positive who live their fucking life who are like
and also
jacked and hot and whatever. I'm not. This is not an AIDS fucking. I'm not. But for to give news like that.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in your 20s and you don't like years back, and I just was like,
yeah, and she's not giving you anything like.
My brain went crazy, and I feel like that's like my go-to in traumatizing situations where I'm just like, I'll kill myself. It's like obviously that's not normal.
But but I'm like, if we all have that one thing that like gets in your head as a kid, like herpes with you, whatever. I'm like, you get that one thing, and you're like. Then it drills in your head, and you're like paranoid, and then, I was like that before I got an STD. I got an STD, I was like, well, it turns out I'm filled with warts, and here we are. And guess what? Not that bad. But I'm like, they're gone now. But they're gone, they're gone now. But I like it's once you get something. But anyways, it's the misdiagnosis. It's the way in which she told you. The whole thing is crazy. Like on the phone, I can't give it to you. Like sending you to a panic.
Yeah.
This is like the Doctor 101.
I can look it up after. I don't think they're open anymore.
I hope they're not, because I really want to like blast their fucking name on here, make sure no one fucking goes there.
And I remember paying out of pocket. I think I paid like $150 out of pocket for this test.
God.
That was so traumatizing. And then I had to pay for another test. Like,
If you're gonna pay out of pocket, Carbon Health out here is very good.
Well,
have you been there?
no, but the crazy part of this whole story is I had health insurance. I could have just gone to my doctor, but I wanted
Makes no
it.
sense.
It
Yeah,
makes no sense. The whole thing makes no sense. I
But
just
there's
like
so
wanted
many
it so
free
fast.
STD specific clinics out here too that are so good.
That have
yeah.
legitimate tests.
I hate this.
Yeah.
I hope this woman's fired. This is crazy.
It happened to my friend too, the same exact thing, and it was around the same time. So I wonder.
There's something. Did you see? There's this like crazy viral thing on TikTok, which I'm sure you saw since we're both on TikTok.
Addicted. I'm fully addicted to
It's
TikTok.
psychotic about this nurse. This woman came in and she was like, "I'm having a baby," and the nurse was like asking all these questions, and she's just like, "It's fucking in my ass." Like
It's a really hard video
it's
to
a
watch.
really hard.
It
Video to
happened in
watch.
Texas.
It's really bad.
And people are saying they're racist because she was a black woman.
It looked
and the
racist.
nurse.
It looked
What was the
racist.
nurse, Hispanic or white?
White.
The nurse was white.
It looked very racist. She was
And
just not.
why would you ask a woman who's in active labor how many kids you have at home?
But the questions made no sense.
What?
Why wasn't she on a fucking gurney?
Why wasn't she being up to labor and delivery?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
So it's
Sitting in like a chair, not even like a wheelchair. She's sitting in a chair like this. They did like a plastic chair. Like I don't think she's like a regular.
this is the power. I know I have like chills. This is the power of social media because I think the board is like reviewing her license. The nurse. I think the nurse is.
The nurse is, I
is
saw
done.
videos that she's gone.
She's done. And so that's evidence to sue. Like those people
that's-
can sue that hospital
that's
for
insane.
millions.
For what? What is this? That's the kind of job too. It's like, at what point is this going to affect you at all by putting this woman immediately into the labor room? What's going to happen?
Right.
You didn't get her name. Get her name after the baby's out. It didn't make any sense.
No, it didn't make
was
any sense
confusing
at all.
Did you see the videos with? I know this is another TikTok thing, but I can't get enough of.
We just speak in TikTok for the whole episode.
People need to know this one. The girl who was calling the churches asking for baby formula. You didn't see this? This woman was playing a fake baby crying in the background and calling all these churches going, "Hi, I have no money. Can you please help me with one baby formula?" She called like, I don't know the exact number, but like 70 churches. 3 helped her. 3. And it was like a black church. It was a Islamic church. And it was like another one that wasn't like a regular Catholic church.
So was this a prank or was this
No, it was just
prove
to
something?
prove that these churches will help whoever's in needy. We'll help the needy. You're not a member of our congregation. We can't help you. We don't do this for people. Literally, crying baby playing in the back, like right on the mic. You hear crying baby. The one gave me. I cried at the one. The one gave me goosebumps. The Islamic church was like, "Yep, we can do that. Where do you live? We can come deliver it to you. What? There's different kinds. What kind do you want?" Like, it was crazy. She just did it to start doing it, and it went insanely viral. And it really was eye-opening to people who, if you're donating to churches, maybe stop because they're not helping the needy at all.
Where's the money going?
Yeah,
That you're donating to like find that out.
It was wacky, and I was like, she didn't have a baby. It was all fake, but it was.
That's dark.
It was dark. I know. I don't know why I'm on this. Okay, get back to your crazy shit. See, your mom's a nurse. You must have like. Really crazy
My mom's
shit.
a nurse. My mom works in a prison now.
What?
She loves it. She loves working in a prison. She like thinks she has like street cred. It's the weirdest thing
All
ever.
women's prison or
No, all men.
Oh my god.
And she loves to tell us how the inmates love her.
Oh, they must.
The inmates say I'm their favorite.
Well, is she the only woman working there?
I mean, there's like a couple other nurses, but but to me, it's just like, I'm like, Mom, how low is your confidence that you need men who have like murdered?
But
so
here's the
many
thing:
people?
some of them are probably hot. So she's probably. And here's the
them are
thing:
pretty
I think
sexy.
that would be a nice like boost. Going into a prison, being like a female guard, and every guy like, I'm on, be like, whatever, you can't get it. Because it's just you're the only woman there, so you're clearly
you're
the best.
only woman in the world.
There's a woman at this Austin show in the front row. She was a very scary lesbian, but she's like, I work in men's prison. They don't fuck with me. I was like, well, no kidding. You got a buzz cut, lady. I think you're good. I think you might be the only one.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, I feel like people who work in prisons love to like brag about it. Like they're like hard.
Well,
like,
it is kind of
"What's
hard.
up?"
I wouldn't want it. It was terrifying.
It's terrifying. Yeah.
So did your mom like so the prisoners come in to get tested and stuff, whatever, and there's
She gives them their meds.
Is there
she talks to them.
Person
There's
in
a
there?
CO. There's always like a CO nearby.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I was like, they can't come in the room with her alone. That seems insane.
I think
sorry, boring you?
the CO stands by the door. I actually never asked. I don't think they're, or maybe they're like this. I never asked her if they're like this.
I don't think they'd be loose in there.
You don't think they're loose?
No.
My
I don't
mom
think they're
always
loose.
has. I used to have a joke of like my mom is always trying to like set me up with guys from her work. Like she works in a prison, but it's like it's really true because she's always trying to set me up with guys that like the COs.
Well, they're also half those guys are probably in there for like a marijuana charge. Who cares? Date them.
No,
it's all bad?
It's a bad. Yeah,
That's all bad.
it's
Okay.
bad. They're like murders.
Okay, well, maybe they murdered for a good reason.
There was one guy who murdered. There was the hottest case in. I think it was like in hottest case. That sounds awful.
The
Like,
hottest case.
This case was so hot.
It's
like
all
this,
over TikTok.
this man murdered an entire family in Cheshire, like a really rich family. Like in the middle of the night, he just murdered the whole family.
God.
So he was in the prison that I guess my mom was in, and it was like this whole big thing. And my mom's like, I know things about him that I can't tell. And I go, I don't.
You're like, I don't want to know these things. Yeah, this is dark, and also he's a bad man. Stop helping him, Jesus Christ. Okay, wait. What other bad stuff do you have? Not bad, but like health stuff.
Like I don't have any stuff when I was like I've never broken a bone, which
It's pretty common, actually.
really,
Yeah, I think for more women, it's common.
Well, knock
Well,
on wood.
guys,
I
yeah,
don't want to
yeah,
break
yeah.
any bones. But I did get strep throat 11 times in 1 year. When I was
That's
10.
Too many times. What the hell were you doing?
I don't know. I was just licking
Low blood cell, the low white blood cell.
low white blood
Yeah, what
cells,
is that?
licking under my desk. I don't know what I was doing. I never washed
10
my hands
times?
when I was little.
No one did.
Yeah, I had to get my tonsils removed when I was like 10
Okay, yeah.
because strep. Yeah,
Did
like,
they go after that?
what? Never again.
Oh, really?
I was like, I feel like I was sick a lot as a kid. I had a lot
With
of
the nurse mom?
Yeah, I had a lot. I feel like I was sick all the time, but I like kind of like to be sick. You know why? Because my mom would give me like so much attention and love.
Wow.
This is gonna set this now.
That's
this is
the
gonna get dark.
darkest thing I've
We're gonna get dark.
ever heard.
So now, as an adult, whenever I get sick, I equate it with people giving me like extra love and care. So
Okay.
a part of me like likes it a little. And I actually caught myself like when I was dating guys, I'd be like, I'm sick.
Oh,
To give me
this
attention.
is insane. This is like some Munchausen shit. What is this?
Yeah, I was like, I know, I realized I was doing it. And I was like, Dana, this is not like how you get love. This is crazy.
Also, were they like, ew, you're sick, get the hell away from me?
And the thing is, guys don't give you extra love and care when you're sick. They're
No.
like, you're gross, go away.
I have to force Jefferson. He only helped me
take
with my.
care of you.
Well, when I'm sick, he just leaves me in the room. He'll come in and like throw meds at me. He's like, I'm not getting sick. I'm like, whatever, asshole. But when I like hurt my back, he found me lying on the ground. He's like, okay, guess we have to go to the hospital. I'm like, take me to the fucking hospital. I can't walk. I can't go to the bathroom. I can't stand up. Like, and then he's like wheeling me around the hospital. I kept joking with the nurse. He's like, where's the staircase? And they're like, oh my God. I'm like, I don't find this funny. I'm very annoyed right now. My back is fucked. Can't get comfy.
Excuse me. I mean, needs to be on me. Like, can you not lay next to me? He's like, I need to be on you.
So fucking cute. Was he adopted?
Yes, by the LaBelle Foundation.
Okay.
Ever heard of it?
No, I purchased my dog. Sorry. Sorry. I can give you the breeder, Susan. No, you're messing it up. Stop. Thank you.
Yeah, but I've never actually. Oh, I thought, okay. So I went to, this was was this last year or 2 years ago? I thought I had hemorrhoids, which is common.
Yeah, I have them right now. I talk about them every episode.
I was taking the like little pills, you know what I mean? The little things you put up there, whatever.
Butter sticks didn't work.
Yeah, and I was like,
Crack
I for
face
sure
doesn't work.
have it. So then I went to the proctologist, and I was like,
Was
I
it
got
bleeding?
hemorrhoids.
Bleeding inside, outside. What was going on? How do you think? Bumpy bumps?
So she looked at my asshole. I've never had my asshole looked at, which is just not a pleasurable experience.
No, they're in there. They're poking around.
Yeah.
Through.
And she's like, you don't have hemorrhoids. She's like, that's a skin tag. And she put her finger at my ass and she's like, yeah, you're not young anymore. And I was like, I wish this was hemorrhoids.
So you had one flap and you thought,
what is a flap on your asshole?
yeah, it could have been a hemorrhoid that deflated and then kind of like became nothing and just sat out there. That's
and then I said, can I get this
removed,
trimmed? And she goes, I highly suggest against it.
So we are talking, is it outside or inside? You can see it?
It's outside.
Are you telling people about it when they're going back there?
No, well, because I'm like, maybe I can just tuck it up and
You can't tuck it up.
You can't tuck it up. It comes
'cause
out.
If you go, you do one little, it'll plop back up. My friend has one too. She's had it for years.
do I need to inform people?
How big are we talking? Because if you thought it was a hemorrhoid, I'm thinking it's big.
She said she's seen bigger. Because
Okay.
to me, it's big.
So you,
to me, it
you
feels
felt
big.
It.
Yeah.
How big are we talking? Like, what are we, fingernail, pinky nail? That's small. Yeah,
to me,
that's
it
small.
feels
Okay,
very big.
Yeah. So you can feel it when you're like bare finger on the ass. And I'll tell you what, people probably would just think it's a deflated hemorrhoid. And if the men you're fucking are, I'm assuming, our age, they have hemorrhoids.
I feel like the last couple of guys that I hooked up with, I don't know how I saw their buttholes, but they were like, they had nice buttholes, and it made
Really?
it made me really angry.
Yeah, Jefferson won't let me look at his because he's a hemorrhoid and it's deflated. And I saw it once, and now he's like, "You've seen enough," and I'm like, "Let me see it again."
Yeah, but
I love
it's
it.
such an insecurity of mine because
No, summer. So I saw one guy's. We're doing 69. I honestly could throw up.
No,
it was
tell me.
why it was gray. I don't know. I'm like, why is your butthole like your skin isn't gray? Like his anus was gray, and like it was like I was looking into an aquarium. Like, you know how there's like a weird, it just looked like something that was on the bottom of the sea. It was so odd. And like, it was like moving around. It was like Morpheus. It was like, I don't know what it was. It was like a nebula. It was so gross.
it looks like a worm.
It was like open.
No, don't do that.
It was the hole itself with the open part was so dark. And then the anus part was gray. And I remember looking at it and I went,
what color is your butthole?
not gray. Is yours gray?
I got laser removed.
Oh, you got laser hair removal?
I got laser hair removal on my butt, and it turned my butt from pink to tinted it like brown.
No, I think mine's like brown. I think it gets like darker when you get older.
But I used to have a pink butthole, and now it's fully brown.
No, I think that's an age thing. I don't think that's.
You don't think it's from laser hair removal?
No, I don't think so.
It happened right after I got laser hair removal.
I have a feeling it's age. I feel like mine used to be a pink little. I used to be so braggy about my butthole, and now it's a mess.
So how big was his?
I guess it was normal and like deflated, but like everyone I know right now, every one of my friends, all we do is talk about our hemorrhoids. Mine are back in again. Mine keep coming in, like, man, hanging around.
And then you can't just go and get them trimmed.
It's if you want to hear a trim, Solomon Giorgio did this pod years ago, and I always remember his stood out because he had hemorrhoids and he got them tied off, and the surgery is really brutal.
That's what she was telling
really
me.
brutal.
She said it's so bad. She's like, you
You are drinking like fucking muscle milks. You can't push your shit out. You have to shit liquid for like weeks for it to heal properly. You've never had a butt cut? Like an anal fissure? Ooh.
You have?
Oh, months. I had for months. It was so bad. And I was like, once this goes away, I have 10 fiber gummy pills a day. I will not be having a hardship for the rest of my life. And because it's bad.
I know exactly when it happened for me because in college I was like a really big binge eater and binge drinker, and I would eat just to get like I would binge eat, but just to tell you, like I would get like the 24 Toll House cookies, 24 pack.
Yeah, good pack.
And I would come home drunk.
And eat them, huh?
I would eat 12 baked, and then I would eat. I don't know how I did this, by the way. I could never do this now. I would eat 12 raw, and then I would spoon it with like peanut butter.
That sounds so good though.
But do you understand how 24 cookies?
That's a lot. Also, raw dough was supposed to be really bad for you. I don't know. I used to eat all the time.
I would binge eat every single night.
Were you like big?
I was probably like 15 pounds heavier than I am
it?
now.
Eating just that?
I would run like a crazy person.
Oh, okay.
So I would probably run like 6 miles every other day.
Oh, fuck.
But I would binge eat like you know, because I had the meal pass at the cafeteria.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when, obviously, if you're eating that much food,
Yeah,
you're taking massive
Oh,
donkers.
yeah, that's why I was like,
Dumpers.
So you probably had a roid and didn't even know back then.
I think that was the year of my first roid.
Yeah, that's a lot of shit
Shout
coming out of
out.
your ass. Shout out to your first roid. Jesus Christ. Okay, wait, do you have a nasty one, bad story? Yeah, we'll do one more bad one. Like a haunting one. Remember, it was a haunting story. Do you have like a really bad? Even though the HIV one kind of seems like a haunting story.
Really haunting story of
Did your mom ever tell you a bad one?
This is probably the most embarrassing story, but this is in my 20s when I was traveling to New York to see my friend. And it was humid and it was really hot, you know?
Yeah.
And I like landed in the morning in New York. It was a red eye. And I get to my friend's apartment and she's like, let's go shopping for my veil. She's getting married, you know?
Okay.
So we're running around the city and we're shopping and I'm wearing Lululemon and it's just like, it's a sweaty day all day long. We go to lunch. I'm drinking sake at lunch. I'm like, have a little buzz on. And then I'm like, oh shit, I have a show. I forgot I like booked this like hole in the wall weird show. There's no AC.
Oh God.
And I like, you know, I'm like, okay, I need to shower. You know, it's like 7 p.m. And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh my God, I'm going to go back to her place and shower. And I get back to her place and I'm like disgusting. Like I smell, I'm like dripping sweat. And she's like, everyone's at dinner waiting for us. And I was like, you don't understand. I haven't showered in 24 hours.
Yeah, I have a stinky pussy. Please let me shower.
And she's like, throw on a dress. After dinner, we'll come back and you can shower. And I was like, okay. So
I hate where this is going. Okay. Throw on a dress.
throw on a dress, you know,
Underwear.
do the old school.
You weren't pussy wash.
But no.
Not even.
No, it's just let me spray some perfume and put on deodorant and put on makeup
Okay.
and leave the house. It was like quick. Okay.
I can't believe this. Okay.
So we go to dinner and her father-in-law is this doctor. He's like a famous doctor and, you know, loves to party. So he's buying me like shots and dirty martinis and I'm wasted. So I don't forgot that we're going to go back to shower. Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, I got to introduce you to Oscar. And I was like, who's Oscar? And he's another doctor who's super hot. Oh, Oscar's going to come out. And I'm like, yeah, right. So it's like 9 p.m. and we are bar hopping. Oscar doesn't meet us out until like 1 a.m.
So you're not going to the show? The show's over. You didn't go to the show?
I went to the show, came back.
Okay.
Went to the show, came back. So we're at this Russian bar. I'm taking horseradish shots. I'm drinking.
What the hell are those?
Literally, it's the most disgusting thing. Like they were like, I have flights of shots and they were chilled. And one had like horseradish and one was like onion flavor. Like they were like flavors you don't.
Okay. Normally having a shot. Yeah.
Normally having a shot. So then this guy comes out and we're flirting. He's so hot. Like there's a vibe. So my friend slips me her key. And, you know, she's like, come back whenever, wink, wink. And I'm like, oh, I'm fucking tonight. Like, I'm having I'm feeling myself, I'm having a good time. So him and I start bar hopping.
Still out.
I'm still out.
This is the problem with New York.
3 in the morning.
No, you gotta go home. This is too late.
New York at 4 in the morning is when bars close.
No, I know. It should be legal. This is too much.
And this is me, like, no shower, no sleep, and over, like, 30 something hours.
And now,
right?
so you're like past delusional. Your mind
I'm
clicks in.
so drunk. And so him and I start making out at the bar. I mean, this guy's hot. So I'm all proud of myself. You know, I'm like, he's like, let's go back to my place. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go to the bathroom. I had to pee. And I sat there on the toilet and it was just like a movie montage of every single thing that I did that day. And it clicked and I was like, oh no, what's going on downstairs? Mm-hmm. I didn't fucking shower.
It's bad.
So I did the little smell check, which we do. It was, my vagina to this day has never smelled that bad. It was so bad. I didn't even recognize myself. Like it slapped me in the face.
I don't know how you didn't smell just sitting there.
Because I was wasted.
Okay.
You know
so
when you're wasted,
got right in there.
everything's. It was so I went to the sink and I was like I attempted to wash my vagina in the sink of this bathroom.
And so it's that pink soap or there's no soap.
It's the pink soap and the brown paper towels.
Oh.
And I'm doing the whole, like, my leg is up.
Uh-huh.
If anyone walks in, I don't even care at this point because it's like a 911 situation.
It's not good.
So that, here's how bad it was. That didn't work. That did not work. I go back to his place and I think I'm like 26 at the time, right?
Do you ask to shower?
This is the issue. Now, I'm 38 years old. Now I would straight up be like, hey, I had a crazy day of traveling.
Let me have a rinse.
Let me have a rinse.
I
so
don't
funny.
understand. Okay, I hate where this is going, and I'm going to be so mad.
I
would be like,
I would not say let me have a rinse because.
So were you going into his apartment making out still? Like, what's happening? You're going in, you're making out.
We're going and we're making out. It's hot and heavy. I mean, it's all very like rom-com-y, you know? His apartment is in a nice area. It's a gorgeous apartment for New York. It's huge. There's multiple rooms. I'm like, I want to, that makes me hornier.
Yeah, the rooms. The square footage. You're like, what is this? Ooh, 1,800. Ah.
Yeah, Walter's like, Mom,
hates
stop
the story.
telling the story. He's like, this is, I feel like he's letting me know. So it was that I was going through the thing in my head where I'm like, do I ask to use a shower? Like, because I felt like a disgusting
You're slimy. You're
parasite.
Gross. Yes.
Poor rat girl asking
like
him.
That. Okay.
I felt like, oh, who am I to not, I'm a peasant. I can't shower before going out. I was embarrassed.
Okay. So I see your meaning. Yes. Okay.
Obviously now it's like, hey man, like if we're going to hook up, like I need to hop in the shower. But at the time it felt like mortifying.
So you didn't go in and do another pre-puss wash?
I went into pee and I was like looking for wet wipes. I was like trying to find something. Walter's shaking. He's like, Mom, stop telling the story. I was like, yeah, it was pretty bad. And so then I thought in my head, maybe I'll just hook up with him.
Yeah.
I won't let him go down on me. We'll make out. Mm-hmm. And then obviously, we start making out and it's, it's getting hot and heavy and it's fun. And he decides to he's like taking my clothes off and he's like he's making his way down. And, I'm kind of catching a glimpse of his place.
Okay.
And I'm like, wait, there's a picture of him. Oh, he's like, looks like he's really close to the sister. And I see another picture and I'm like, oh, he has a really pretty sister in that picture. And he's like going down and I'm like, this motherfucker has a girlfriend. Several pictures of him and this girl framed all over his place. And the lights are off, I think for that reason. And so I was like about to stop him, but then I was like, oh, it's so gross. And this is what he deserves for cheating on his girlfriend. Then I was like, okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck.
At that point,
I was like, you're a piece of shit. I can't believe you're about to have sex with me and you have a girlfriend.
And did you have sex?
We did have sex. It was,
I don't know how you remember it.
Huh?
I don't know how you remember it.
I remember in and out of it. I do remember the smell. Am I going to regret sharing
How
this story?
did he not react to the smell?
I don't know. I don't know.
And to this day, he never said oh.
So then I left. It was probably 6 a.m. It was daytime. And I was like, I got to get out of here. First of all, it smells.
It's like my fucking rotten puss. Yeah, it reeks. My garbage pussy's all over his fucking apartment. Jesus Christ. His girlfriend's coming home any minute. You better get your... Also, if she walks in the door, she'll be like, we're breaking up for the fact that you fucked this girl. That's what... If I came home with Jefferson cheated on me and it smelled that bad, I'd be like, are you crazy? At least fuck someone clean. Jeez. The hell?
By the way, I just have to say this was a one-off, very weird situation, and this has never happened since, which makes me feel better because I feel like when
also, you didn't know he had a girlfriend. How the fuck would you know?
If
you had been making out all fucking night, how the hell would you know?
If he didn't have a girlfriend, I would be like, I would have slowed the roll. I would have been like, hey, don't go down.
Okay.
But because he did, I was like, oh, fuck you. You're gross. You're disgusting.
Gross. This is gross.
So then I didn't put the pieces together that he's actually friends with my friends who are getting married.
Yes.
So I was like, I'll never see this guy again.
Oh
I don't
my
give a
gosh.
shit
You're seeing him at the
that
wedding.
he went out on me and it smelled like burnt fish rubber.
Okay.
With sewage. So at the wedding, I'm in the wedding.
You're in the wedding party.
I'm in the wedding. And the first person I walk into, him and his girlfriend. And I was walking down. I was like, it was so awkward.
Please tell me you were still drinking then, because I'm like, this would be a night you have to drink.
I was so drunk that night. Yeah. Her and I look alike. Totally look alike, which I'm like,
weird.
I have a type. And I'm walking down the aisle and the whole time I'm just like, he's looking at me as smelly pussy girl. I'm 100% smelly pussy girl to this guy for the rest of his life.
Probably everyone there knew. Every guest. Not just him. You don't think he said it to a million people?
Because he has a girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
So there's no way he's
It's the
admitting
only
it.
time that only he knows smelly pussy.
Yeah.
Because if I had a small penis or a stinky pee-pee, everybody knows.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
You tell people?
Oh, if I had stinky dick, I wouldn't even go down on the stinky dick. But yeah.
Have you gone down on stinky dick?
I went down, I gagged, I came back up. I'm not doing that. I go down, I have a sniff, it's over. Jefferson's spotless.
I've never had stinky dick in my life. And then I hooked up with a guy friend of mine. This was like right after my breakup. And I guess maybe he didn't assume. I invited him over to hang out. It's like, come on.
Okay,
That
yeah.
means-
But if you're just buddies, you probably didn't know.
Well, we were new buddies.
How stinky?
It was like a new buddy situation.
Taint or balls or penis?
Penis. It
No.
was like
Foreskin? No foreskin.
foreskin. It was, I don't know how to
Unbelievable.
describe the smell because it was
Jeez.
so bad. It just, it was a little worse than that, honestly.
It's if you had pulled back, you would have. I could throw up. I could
So-
throw up. Unbelievable. Well, I mean, you're walking around doing it too. So
One time. It was one time, Steph. Yeah, it was,
you didn't go down. You finished going down on him?
I went down for a little bit and then I was like,
No.
I was like, oh, I was gagging. I was like, I can't do that.
I would have been like, but it stinks. Stinky.
See, I was embarrassed to say that.
No.
You would say that to a man.
It-
You would
this-
say stinky
in my
and then you'd
in my
point to it?
30s. Yes, I'd
would
be
go
like,
like this to
I'd,
the dick.
I'd get up. I'd go, your penis smells. Go wash it.
Stinky.
Stinky, especially if there's foreskin. You have to peel it back, rinsey.
So you would say get in the shower.
I would, yes, if it stunk that bad, and I still want to hook up with him after that, which I don't know if I could. Jefferson can come straight from the gym. Penis doesn't smell. No.
How
scent.
do you know?
I
You give it a
smell
sniff?
Oh, I go in there all the time. I try to like catch him in a smell. I'm like, oh, not today. Never
So
smells.
wait, why would he let you go down after the gym?
He wouldn't. He'd be like getting ready to go in the shower, and I'd be in there mucking around.
Oh, just
Yeah.
joking.
Oh yeah, I'm like just joshing, and then I give it a little
Because
smell.
some people are into that, where they're like, guys they want the girl to like go to Pilates, get all sweaty.
Some guys like that. Yeah, I think a lot of gay guys like that. They like that like musk.
Gay guys,
Yeah, a lot of gay guys like
like DL guys.
like gay guys in like Grindr like the smell.
Oh, I thought I'm talking about straight guys. Like
I didn't know straight
girls-
guys. I didn't know that. No, you're not getting my sweat.
Well, I think those guys are gay because they're trying
might
to
be.
prove that they're straight.
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, I like a woman who's working
Yeah,
hard.
when it's sweaty,
Sniff this.
nasty. Most guys I do think are DL.
What is DL?
Like they're gay on the down low.
Oh, okay. I know. Sorry,
The
I don't
last
know
two
my old
guys,
terms.
the last two guys that I dated, I 100% believe they were DL, and they didn't even like
Didn't say
come
anything.
out to themselves. Yeah, but there's all in the signs, which is just like they treat women like shit. They don't like to go down.
Mm-hmm.
They are obsessed with their guy friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way they act giddy around their guy friends, and then they're all like serious around you. You're gay.
Yeah, you might be. It's also those guys are so closeted that they'll never. And it's like you're gonna have to because you can't live like this.
The reason I attract them, I think, is because maybe I'm emotionally unavailable, because it's sort of weird that I have a pattern of dating these guys. Like, I almost don't even trust it. Like, I have a crush on a guy right now, and I'm like, well, he's probably DL. No, I'm like, truly, like, I am so emotionally unavailable that.
If he was out, would you date a bi guy?
No, I'd never date a bi guy. You know why? Because they're cruisers.
What do you mean cruisers?
You never heard of cruising?
No.
There's an app on your phone. You literally go on a hike, and you drop your location, and then a guy sucks you off.
It's called cruise?
Cruising. It's called cruising, yeah. Or they'll be like,
I don't want my vagina out. There's too many flies. On a hike? You think I'm taking off my pantaloons and having my labia out to a fresh fly?
Why did you just say it like that?
Because I'm picturing a
I
fly
don't want-
landing right on my pussy, and I would actually cut it off.
But I pictured you saying, you said, I don't want my pussy out fly. So I pictured that when you drop your pants, there's a fly.
No, they're coming up to it. It's not because it's stinky. It's because there are flies. There's flies everywhere. It's Los Angeles. We're fly infested. Okay, we got to wrap this up. The fly pussy is enough. Dana is so funny. She has so many funny sketches online. Go follow her. What's your Instagram?
Oh, at Dana Moon Me on Instagram, Dana Mooner on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing some road dates in 2026. So.
There we go. There we are. This is coming out in 2 weeks. So you can find the road dates. See her live.
Come see me live.
Thanks. Bye.
Come smell me live.